Okay. Gotta go share this. Hello, whoever you are. Say hi in the chat and let me know if it's screeching or anything, or if it's the audio is not working very well. All right. Gosh, so many notifications. Here we go. By the way, just to say it in the very beginning, I think we see Sullivan today. Just to let everybody know. If Cade struggles, I think we see him. And if it's a blowout like I think it's going to be, I think we see Sullivan. All right, boys. There's two of us in here now. Can somebody comment and let me know if the audio and everything's good? Let me know if it's screeching or not. All right, making sure it's working. Oh yeah, I got to put it on Twitter. Everybody ready for the game? Hey, we got 4 people in here. Could somebody comment? Well, let you guys comment? I've yet to have I've been begging for someone to let me know that everything's working. Almost ready for kickoff. Okay, so everything is working. Doesn't sound like I'm getting any screeching, so looks good. All right, like I said, I believe we're going to see Sullivan today. Regardless, I think if Cade does struggle, I think Sullivan will come in the second half. But if it's a blowout, I still think we see Sullivan. So yeah, we're ready. I think K2 or KJ, whatever you guys want to call him. Caleb, I think he goes for a couple hundred today, unless the score gets out of hand. It's going to. I mean, this is going to be a comeback game for Iowa to get ready for Minnesota next week. There we go. I'm watching the Oklahoma Tulane game as well. The Purdue game. It's early, but Tulane's kind of handling their own here in the beginning of the game. I didn't think their defense would stop Oklahoma one time. There we go. So ready. Let's get this thing started. Good. We'll be on defense first. Think X still starts. Come on, boys. Let's get a quick 3 now. I want to see the offense. Yep, X is out there. Castro, Schultz. So we start off with the cash on the field today. We got Nick Jackson out there. Oh, we have the three linebackers. Well, they took X off the field. So X comes off the field unless they're in 4-2-5. You got to make that tackle, Hall. Oh, and Schulte. Jeez. Oh, there we go. That's gang tackling. Punt that ball. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I just saw. Yep. That was a nice punt. Here we go. They're doing the same thing. Ooh. This play calling drives me freaking crazy. They're literally sending everybody. The O line can't block those guys. They can't block everybody. I like that play call. Anytime you have trips on the field like that, and almost pretty much stacked, unless you're in man, that's tough coverage. Same thing the other way. Yep, same thing the other way. Now this is what coaching is. They know now Troy's going to have to adjust to that. They can't have their guys back out. That's how you open up the running game. I mean, let's not go too crazy, Kelvin. Those are just two basic out routes. They could keep throwing it. I mean, I don't understand why they feel like they have to run the football. It's so strange. They're still sending everybody to stop the run. It's weird that people don't realize that um, that calls Parker's scheme is Kirk's scheme. Oklahoma's driving again. 5'10", 170. Yikes. He probably got stepped on. Over the outside shoulder. Oh, outside. Cade, you had him. The play actually kind of ruined everything. But pre-snap, you saw who was going to be wide open right away. But the play action kind of ruined the whole ordeal. There's Marco. Well, no, they're sending too many people. Dean, they can run on this team after they open them up. They're sending, I mean, 6 guys can't block 9. That's why the passing was there. But then they went right back to running the football. I don't know why. They don't just open it up and pass. So I don't understand why they can't just keep throwing the football. They're sending 9 guys. Your line can't block all those guys. That's why the passing game was there. I don't know why we had to do a play action on second down. I mean, the play call wasn't bad, but you had to see pre-snap who was going to be open. I mean, on that particular thing, everything was there. Yep, they were. One was a play action, and one was just an out route. I wish. That's my dream, Todd. Unfortunately, I think Marco's going to be transferring. He's being treated the same way Joey was treated last year. They're giving him the passing game. They just need to pass it. He did. He killed it. Problem is, nobody got down there and stopped it. Where is? Yeah, that's the only thing that stunk is he outkicked the Gunners. But he got a hold of it though. He's just luring his leg though. $16 players. 16 players. 16 players have made their first FBS start for Troy. Everybody's from. All right, let's get the ball back to the offense. Come on. That was a good route. That was a good play call against the defense. Still too much. Still too much. You think everything's weak, Dean? The game just started. Castros hasn't had a chance yet. That last pass they threw on first down was literally a 3-step ball was gone. It was a quick hitch. Uh, that's what if they're actually consistent. That Dean is Dean's in his 60s, I think. I'm pretty sure Dean's in his 60s. He's on his way up there. Yeah, darn it is right. I think they could do that almost. There you go, Dean. Did you see that, Dean? 68. Hell, he's pushing 70. Come on, D. Oh, Nick! That was on Jackson. That was on Jackson. Don't anybody tell you it wasn't. Oh, what did he pull his hand back for? He should have. He alligatored that son of a bee. Like seriously, I've never seen a defender Why can't I say alligator? Alligator arm that thing. That was nuts. That was insane. It was like he thought he was going to get hit. He went like that. What was that? I don't want to touch the ball. Hot potato. A holding. They call it? Do they call it? Where's the flag? Clock stop. There's a flag. They saw it. Aaron Graves got held like a son of a gun. Wish I could move this little heart because I can never see the very last comment. Okay, until it moves again. We did better on Iowa State run than these guys. Yeah, that's a good analogy. Here comes Castro. We're playing so far off of the receivers. What's Hall? I mean, that's like taking money from a baby. That doesn't. That's insane. Oh, looks like Castro might be a man. Look out, folks. Oh, he's not. Oh, get him! Yeah, fumble! 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 There's your pass rush, Dean. There's your pass rush. They must have heard you because that's twice in the last, 3 or 4 plays? And then there was a holding, so the last 3 plays. God, too bad they couldn't get that. We couldn't have got that ball. Gosh. No. Dang it. I wanted to see him return it. Gonna wear him down just like we did Illinois State. Although I don't really like the play calling so far. Those 2 pass plays on the out routes were good because that's what they're giving them. Illinois State's play call is doing a good job of taking what I was giving them. I was not doing that. I was trying to force feed them. I mean, they're trying to block 9 guys with 6. Doesn't make sense. Oh, it's okay. I'm already getting a bunch of negative Nancy's. I got a bunch of Deans in my phone. No, Parker never does. Actually, both Parkers. Norm didn't either. It's Kirk's style. I don't know if you guys remember, but there was a blitz right before half Oh, Geno Stone was one of the safeties. I can't think. It might have been Schulte. Did Schulte play as a freshman with Geno Stone? Well, anyway, Parker did. He splits both safeties, and they both got to the quarterback, and it obviously shut him down before half. And Kirk was asked about it, and he's like, "Yeah, he didn't like it. He was nervous." I wish I could remember what game it was because it was hilarious. It was right before half, and Phil sent both safeties, and they got there. It worked to perfection. But and then Kirk goes, "Yeah, I just wonder if he went in the locker room and told Phil, let's not do that again." Kirk doesn't like anything fancy at all. It's just insane. I mean, I don't mind what he does when he plays conservative with a double digit lead. That I don't mind because obviously he wins. They won 52 straight with a double digit lead until Iowa State. In an Iowa State game, he was aggressive and went for two. He did a few different things. So I don't mind when Kirk like gets aggressive once in a while, but that just reminded me of that. Well, you're right. No, I mean I agree with you. It was an insane play, but it worked, and it was probably. I mean, it probably worked because I want to say it was against Purdue, but I'm really not sure. It probably just startled the heck out of the opponent because they never seen it come from Iowa before. But it was just hilarious. Kirk's face. I was like, yeah, I don't think we should do that very often. No, Todd, he didn't. But now he just has to focus on the offense. So there's the toss. There's the Iowa State play. And there he goes. Maybe he was setting that up. I don't know. That's the same play they ran against Iowa State, what, 10 times? He probably averaged 10 yards a carry on this play alone last week. He just doesn't look like he's running. He does look at it, he's just gliding. He just glides. It's just crazy. He just reminds me of Eric Dickerson so much. Oh, did you guys see Jazz is back this week? Not that he's probably going to play, but step up. There. That was good pocket work. That was a good play on Cade. That was great pocket awareness. Stepped up. He threw a nice, accurate ball. Boy, I'm getting a lot of messages like you, Dean. You don't leave your feet, Moulton, when you're jumping into somebody. You lose all your momentum. He leaps right into it. When you're in the air, you don't have any momentum except for your body weight. A lot of people are picking on our secondary right now. All the messages that I'm getting are about our secondary. Anybody know is Spencer back this week for Utah State? Does anybody know? I just got the message that the game started. Another toss? Nope. Why? They literally are sending everybody. Who are we supposed to block here? Oh, that was on Bo Stevens. But who was the other? Who was supposed to block the other guy? Like they didn't even care about the pass. They just came flying through. Bo Stevens missed his guy, but the guy right beside him slid in as well. Hey, he caught it. He caught it, folks. Moulton caught it. He dropped the first three that was thrown to him this season so far. Third and 2. See, this is where I wouldn't mind bringing in Sullivan. Spread them out and run a quarterback draw. You could do a lot of different things. We better get out of the phone booth. Please don't be in the phone. Why are we in a phone booth? You just saw what happened when you tried to run the ball. You lost 4 yards. The passes are wide open plays because they don't care about the pass. Unless they plan on doing a toss to get him outside. One person's already stopped watching. I don't understand Iowa fans. Okay. Yeah, the 70 Bo Stevens. I mean, he missed his guy. Yeah, I remember that, Kelvin. But I don't think they did a double blitz. I think they just blitzed Sash on that play. Man coverage tight. Yeah. I wish Marco. I wish for Marco. I can't wait to find out where he transfers to. Hey, anybody know what the score of the Oregon State game is? Or the Purdue game? The Purdue Notre Dame game. I know Notre Dame just went right down the field. Of course they are. See, we should be able to run the football, Dean. Look at that. There's no reason we can't. We should get into the top 25 in rushing today. I don't like that they took KJ out. I'm intrigued, Lester. I'm intrigued. Give it to him. Nope. Oh, run, Cade, run! Quarterback sneak. Quarterback sneak. There we go. Quarterback sneak. Look at Vandersea being held. No! Why do you do that play? Now I know why Kirk hired Lester. Why doesn't Lester do quarterback sneaks? Makes zero sense. You don't ever, on 4th and inches, turn around and hand the ball off. That's like teams that run on 4th and inches out of shotgun. That was a great play. Is that Pittman? That was a great play by Pittman. Because Jackson was getting blocked. Makes no sense. I'm literally living in the Iowa State world where they run their 4th downs out of shotgun and continuously getting stopped for a loss. This part always gives me goosebumps. When I'm there, this gives me goosebumps. That is so cool. Anybody ever been up there? Has anybody in here you ever been up there? I feel like I'm having a stroke. If I have a stroke, oh, sorry. But God, I can't talk. Can't say alligator. I can't say stroke. You been up there, Kelvin? Have you been up there since they built the top floors and stuff so you can see over the stadium? Or am I just stupid? It's always been like that. Twice. I don't know what you mean, Kelvin. OT is all about yards gained. I don't know what that meant. Yeah, I don't really care about yards. It's just we might as well have Brian right now. That's all I'm saying. All these plays are the same. We're not seeing the motion. We're not seeing so much that Lester was supposed to bring. We're not seeing the RPO. We're lined up in the phone booth. It makes zero sense. We got one play that we got mastered, the toss. I'm just unhappy with our 4th and short and our 1st and goal from the 2 and not scoring. When all that is a couple quarterback sneaks. Here, 4th and inches, quarterback sneak, 1st down, let's go. Yeah, sneak it. It's pissing me off. I thought we would see Lester's offense, and we're not. We're seeing Lester compromise with Kirk's offense. That's what we're seeing. We're seeing all the same crap. We might as well have Brian. I would rather have Brian right now. At least Brian threw the football. He just couldn't last year with Heavy D. I gotta switch games here. I might as well watch Illinois State. These are plays. What you just saw there is a play, an RPO. I'd like to see Iowa run that play. It looks like Illinois State might be done. They're doing the interviews right now. Get it, Pittman! God. Castro, you took out Pittman. Hit the running back. Illinois State scored 51 points today, folks. Illinois State is ranked 18th and is 2-1. Their only loss is to Iowa. I'll let Kelvin tell you about him. I think it's Kelvin that loves him. No, never mind. It's Harvey. Harvey, what is his last name? Harvey. No, it's not Kelvin. What's his name? Harvey Johnson Jr. He loves Greg Davis. Yeah, Mike. Yep. Bill Snyder. Okay. Yeah, to Kirk's credit with the Greg Davis, Kirk let Greg Davis run his offense. If you remember the 2012 year, that was the year they did 4 and 5 wide. He spread him out. But what Greg Davis, the reason what made Greg Davis good was he had Vince Young as his quarterback. He had Vandenberg as his quarterback, and he tried running the same offense. It didn't work. Come on. Ooh! He took a hit, baby. Booshka! There's your pass rush, Dean. That's football. That's such a clean hit. He's going to feel it, too. 21-0? Are you kidding? Come on, let's get a punt return. Never mind. Yeah, people aren't liking our offensive line either. But he wasn't. When Ken O'Keefe was Vandenberg's offensive coordinator, he passed for over 3,000 yards. Vandenberg did his thing until Greg Davis came in. Greg Davis killed Vandenberg. You don't think he would come to too much money? Did he get a lot? I'm sure he did get a lot of money. I like Chadwell as well. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, 4-win season. Maybe it is Lester's was its offense. I mean, it was Lester's. I shared a video. Was that Mike that said that? I shared a video, Mike, of Lester talking about his offense at Western Michigan. He spent 30 minutes on one RPO play. I mean, it was pretty cool. I learned a lot about the RPO from watching Lester explain it. And but we're not seeing anything about the RPO. I'm sure Kirk shut that part down. I'm sure he shut down the quarterback package. Lester also loves the quarterback package. Um, I'm sure Kirk shut all that stuff down. And the thing is, Cade's not struggling today. You could say the O line is, but they're also sending more guys than the O line can block. That fourth and inches is going to kill me. Um, Off topic. Getting old sucks. You start to grow hair. Any of you guys have gray hair inside your ears? I just got a message from a fellow Hawkeye telling me that growing old sucks. He just pulled a gray hair from his ear. Watching Iowa is making him grow old. This is insane. Imagine if KJ didn't, or K2, a lot of you, a lot of you youngins say K2. If he didn't break all those tackles in the backfield, insane. Oh, KJ2. That's what the kids are calling him. Okay. KJ2. In the No, Mike, 100%. All the talk about Mike Shanahan's offense is dumb. We're not seeing any of it. That toss play may be taken out of it because they do run McCaffrey. They run that toss to McCaffrey. I don't know if it's exactly the same. I don't know exactly if they're blocking it the same way, but they do run the toss a lot at San Fran. They may have taken that play from Shanahan, but that's the only play that's similar because they do run that toss where McCaffrey cuts back, right? Um, but that's the only play that could be similar to what Shanahan runs. It's dumb. I'm so frustrated right now. That 4th and inches is going to kill me until Iowa starts scoring. It's just dumb. Why do you turn around and hand it to somebody when you're inches away from the first down? It brings me back to, like I was saying earlier, to Iowa State. That's what Iowa State does, but they do it out of shotgun. Hell, if you're going to turn around and hand the ball off somebody, you might as well just run out of shotgun and get a running start. Iowa State gets that stopped all the time. They're 4th and inches, they still go in shotgun, and they lose 2 yards. It's just insane. Well, somebody just told me Troy's ready, or Troy will be ready. Well, hell, you sent that 7 minutes ago. Troy already is ready. Um, okay, Peters isn't playing. That's what I was curious about. Gordon Ramsay's is a butthead, for lack of a better word. Okay, count how many guys are in the box and see if we run. Oh, okay. I mean, they only got 5 now. We should be able to run this one, but we probably won't. The outside guy's coming, so you can't run to the left. We run it. I say we can't run to the left. We ran it right into the blitz. Did you see that? Once again, Caleb had to break all those tackles. We literally ran the ball right into their blitz that they were showing. Like I called it pre-snap. What the hell? I'm like, well, we can't run left. Boom, we run left. Insane. Insane. Do we have a zig route? Do we have a pivot route? Oh, coming across. Somebody help me. Was that ball tipped? Somebody help me. Was that ball tipped? Did you see that, Quacker? What kind of throw was that? That's a nice route. I like that concept. I wouldn't have him so deep. Oh, he stepped out of bounds. You got to know where you're at on the field. But I like the play call. But that last route concept was. And then, whoop. I wish they would have been able to show a replay of that deeper one. That was a quack coming out of Cade's hands, that other one. But Cade's accurate today, though. He got it there. That's the most important part. Once again, they're coming from the top. Here they come. Okay. That was smart. They ran it up the middle. All my games tonight, the Hawaii game, all the games that I want to watch are at night today. So like I don't have even anything to watch on my iPad here. I'm getting so many messages, guys. I'm getting so many people going berserk. Oh, 98's not the one that's hurt. Oh, there's 98. Oh, yeah, he's pushing him on his helmet. You big son of a bee. Oh, he is a big dude. He is a big dude. 22-7, Oregon. Okay. There we go. We got Sullivan in. Now, this I agree with. They're going to do something. So they're going to let him do a quarterback package. That a baby. Perfect. Yep, that's what. So it was a decoy. Sullivan was a decoy. That's exactly what I wanted. I was praying that he didn't throw the ball. Bring him in. That's another part of a quarterback package is being the decoy. When the defense is they have to worry about the run. Grounds for Hey, he can get all the meaningful snaps he wants as long as he runs and he hands off. Unless it's like a trick play. If they do like a throwback to him, stuff like that. I mean, there's so many creative things you can do with him, which is what Northwestern tried to do a year ago and the year before that. So many stupid messages. Oh. Now we need a 3-and-out. 3-and-out, get the ball and ram it down their face. Uh, what are you saying? That's wrong, Dean. Last year they won 8 games. They have Iowa doesn't have anybody like AJ Henning. He had AJ Henning last year. Like, what do you mean that Northwestern don't have anything that Iowa has? They did when they had a starter, when the starter played, not Sullivan. They had players. That's not a good excuse, Dean. Sullivan had players. He had one of the best receivers in the Big Ten in AJ Henning. What are we doing? That's Lee. I don't know why we're playing so far off. Like, Lee, what are you supposed to be covering? You had Jackson on the inside. To me, that feels like that's a mistake in coverage by Lee. There's no way Parker had 2 people in the same spot. That legit made no sense, and I guarantee you Lee made a mistake there. Get him! No, you're right. He didn't start, but he played because the starter constantly was getting hurt. That's the only reason Sullivan ever played, is he was the backup. And maybe that's what those those Iowa beat writers are saying. Is that where you got that from, Dean? Chad L. Northwestern has just as much offense as what Iowa has. Matter of fact, their offense is better now. They just put 26 up on, yeah, they lost, but the defense lost the game. Here we go, baby. You better hit him. God, I don't get. We played so far off on second down. Now it's third and what, 1? Third and 2? See where he's at? He should take. Oh, come on, baby. Now they can run or throw it. Late flag. He's an experienced backup. He's definitely an experienced backup. And there you go. That's why you don't do what you did on second down. Is there a late flag coming? Is that what you're saying, Dean? I know you're way ahead of me. Why'd you say late flag? You got me intrigued because I know you're. Yeah, 55 is Pittman. Kelvin could probably tell. Oh! Hall! Yeah. That was a perfect route. He did a little shake. That was a good route. He did a little shake. Little half out and up. So what was the coverage? So they scored one time. We got to show all this. I remember that game. That was kind of funny. I don't want to end up on that list. That was insane. That was Hall, Dean. That was Hall. He got smoked on an out and up or a shake and go. Depends on your terminology. I'd call it a shake and go because there really was no out. It was just a little shake. In my playbook, that would be a shake and go. Well, that took the wind out of our sails, didn't it? What the hell is going on? I could see Brada saying that. That dude is such a hater. I just dislike him. I just dislike him because he lies. I dislike Chad L for other reasons. Especially if Chad's the one telling everybody that he didn't have talent at Northwestern. That's why Sullivan should play. What the? He's got to do everything. They're literally KJ2's got to do everything. See, we're not seeing fly sweeps. We're not seeing fly sweeps. We're not seeing anything different. All this is in Bryant's playbook. We've seen all this the last 2 years. Moulton was faster than that when he was lighter. Toss. Give me a toss. Look at that. They have 7 guys. 7 guys. That Dean, that's why they can't run the ball. They ran right into 7, 8 guys blocking with 6. And we pulled a trap. So the trap actually screwed everything up. No, Mike. He'll adjust. We might not see Hall again. We didn't see X again in the second half last week. That was just a shake and go. Like Hall just got burnt on a double move, right? I mean that does happen. It wasn't like they just walked themselves down the field and scored. And just like last week, X, the one play they gave up was on X. It wasn't the play call. X was standing flat footed. This time was just a double move, and Hall bit on the double move. I mean, you can't do that. Don't get me wrong. You have to keep your wits about you. I mean, we can make the excuse for Hall that this is his first year starting, but I mean, out and ups get the best corners. Shake and goes will get you. If you don't expect the guy to go, now he can't fall for it, right? Coach is going to have to adjust because he can't fall for that, which is going to leave the out route open the rest of the game. Step up. There. Oh! Catch the football. Freshman. I love this combination. That was a perfect combination, everything. Oh, here we go. I like it. I like it. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? We should have done that play on 4th and inches. That play would have been better. Woo! Easy money. Hey, can we get a 3 and out? Can we get a 3 and out? Have we had a 3 and out? Have we had a 3 and out? Everybody's concerned about the defense. Yeah. What do we got? Steven. Yeah. Steven, and it appears his leg got stronger too. He appears to be very accurate. Everything seems to be smooth with him. But we all know kickers. Kickers are like pitchers in baseball. It's all mental. You can have all the talent in the world, but if you're off mentally, yeah, I didn't like the call on 39 either, Mike. Notre Dame is up 35-0. Is that real? Kelvin, are you messing with us? Let's go wide. Yeah, if you're up there. Okay, Harris is back. He got his little breather. Who's on the other side? Is it still Hall? Yep, Hall's still out there. He just knows he can't fall for the out and up or any double move for that matter. Over here is going to be wide open. I wish I could show you guys what the hell I'm talking about. Oh, no. They just sent X over there to cover it. Good defense. X just went over there. Yeah, that was a good adjustment. If you guys saw X pre-snap, that was a good adjustment by Parker. All right, 3rd and 6. Now let's not give so much room. Okay, 3rd and 6. Turn around! That was cover 2 man under. Cohen got smoked. Granted, it wasn't like Castro last week. That's how you do it, Higgins and Jackson. Look at that. Caldwell, their quarterback, 11 for 14, 150 yards. Cohen could have turned around and found the ball, though. No, this Troy team is awful. This Troy team is absolutely awful. Who is Rick? Colo Rick. There's Rex Roth. Don't know Colo Rick. There's Jay Anderson's a defensive end, and he's number 84. I didn't know that. He's number 84. He's a defensive end. Unless they made him a tight end too. Maybe he's trying both because he does have speed. That's interesting. 42-0 at the half. That's insane. And Dean, you and I switched our pick to Purdue. Who the hell is Notre Dame's quarterback? Oh, here we are. Cover 2, man under again. I mean, this is there. Oh! Who was that? Mike? Was that you, Mike, that were talking about man to man? Maybe that's what he actually switched it up, man. Rewind that. I want to see a replay. Was Castro in man or was he one of the safeties? Oh. It appears that Parker did make an adjustment and it's cover 2 man. Oh. 3 minutes and 33 seconds, fellas. I heard Riley Leonard is out. That's why I changed my pick. Dean and I both changed our picks to Purdue. Now we look like fools. Riley Leonard isn't hurt. Who told us Riley Leonard was hurt, Dean? Who the heck told us on your show, your live show, Dean, that Riley Leonard is hurt? Riley Leonard is not hurt. Plenty of time. Let's spread them out, though. You can spread them out and run the football. Oh, I like that. I do like that. That route concept. See, we got some good route concepts. I like it. Boom! Right there. Yes. Pick them apart. Make them have to come up on you. And then throw it over the top. Step up. Oh, he had more time than that. He could have waited and done that later. Get out of bounds. We got Washington out there. Oh, the clock keeps going even though he got out of bounds. Oh, it's under 2 minutes. God, I got to bring my brain up to 2024. So he shouldn't have went out of bounds. He should have just tried to do something because he could have made a move and got the first down. Maybe. Dean, somebody lied to us about Riley. Oh, Jerry did. Jerry, is he doing his live show right now? He had. I agree, Dean. He shouldn't have went out. If it wasn't going to stop the clock, then. But he may not know that it wouldn't stop the clock. Never listened to a podcaster. I don't, except me. Mike, as long as Castro's not in man, I mean, it does matter. Castro's the one who gave up those big plays in man last week at the end of the game. Castro can't play man, but I'm wondering if Parker made the switch and put Castro because we saw Cohen in there in man. He just got out jumped, but he could have tried to find the ball. But maybe he's taught because in man, some coaches teach in man to just stare at the ball carrier or stare at the receiver and try to knock the ball away. No, I remember that, Kelvin, and I gave my 2 cents. I explained the reality of it, but Higgins did say that it was his fault. But Higgins is just a good teammate, unlike Shadur Sanders, who blames his offensive line for everything and leaves the game with 2 minutes to go because he's getting his butt kicked. He just walked to the locker room. Shadur Sanders is going to be an NFL player. He's really good, but he's got attitude issues. No, I haven't. I don't block anybody. I don't ever block anybody. And then I missed what happened. Logan Jones. Yeah, Dean, I didn't block him. I didn't even see his comment, to be honest. I don't block anybody. X. What kind of angle was that? X just thinks he's faster than what it really is. X took the worst angle you could take. And he's a safety. This is insane. What kind of angle? I don't know what we're watching. I don't know what we're watching. I don't know. Yeah, Logan just let him come in. And then we get this. Mike. Oh, or it's not going to let him return it. Damn it. Well, I mean, Dean, yeah, but that would actually be, um, I mean, there'd be a reason for it if that happens. If they lose to Troy, then yeah, there will be a reason for it. The lost to Iowa State is not a reason for it. Iowa State's going to be a very good team. This could literally be Iowa State's best team in their history. Cade's pissed. Cade wants to go for it. You have a reason to be, Kelvin. Blew it or quit on us. Go, baby! Time out! Now you got a first down. Now you could just try something. That's insane. The only thing that I will defend Kirk on this part is they get the ball after half, right? So instead of, I don't know, something bad happening, I would have tried. After they got a first down, I would have tried. But they do get the ball after half, right? So they can make their adjustments and hopefully come out like they did against Illinois State. This team isn't much better than Illinois State. They may not even be better than Illinois State. I still can't get over X's angle on the punt return. I can't get over. Oh. So Michigan State is up 27-0. Minnesota's up 20-0 over Nevada. Notre Dame is killing Purdue 42-0. Good God. Oregon's beating Oregon State 22-14. Troy's quarterback. 12 of 16 for 149 yards and a touchdown. I mean, they only have 10 yards rushing. So essentially, all they have are big plays in the passing game and the punt return. The punt return is Cade's 11 of 14 for 82 yards. Caleb Johnson has 100 already. 2 big plays. Well, they can outrun X's angle. The angle X took means X didn't think they could outrun him. That angle was the worst angle that you could take. But Caleb got his 100 yards. Jesus. Everybody on the defense is getting a tackle. Higgins has 5, Jackson has 4. And that's, I mean, but then the rest of the team has 1 or 2. I mean, gee, many crickets. Pittman has 2 tackles. Hey, I don't know how you pronounce his name. Is it Rise, the punter? Dakin? I don't know. He's averaging 47.5 yards a punt. He kicked a 52-yard bomb. But the other one must have been long too, because he's averaging 47.5. Wow, he's booming it today. I mean, this is an. I honestly don't understand the offense that we're seeing. I don't understand what's. I mean, the defense playing off against these guys, literally letting them catch the ball right in front of them. Reese, okay. Reese Dakin, okay. That makes sense. Reese, okay. I mean, I'm with you, Todd. At the minimum, I'm with you. If you anything, call timeout and run it again. At minimum, just going to the locker room, it just didn't make sense after the punt return. God, it just didn't make sense. Oh, no, I agree with you, Mike. It's at Minnesota. I mean, this is insane. This is hard because we're not seeing anything. There's nothing different. Like everything that we've ever said, and this isn't on Cade. He's 11 of 14 passing. So we can't talk about the quarterback, right? It's the play calls are exactly the same. The only thing different is I don't think Brian ever came out in the phone booth and spread out the 5 wide, right? I don't think Bryant ever did stuff like that. But other than that, every single thing we're seeing is the same. I mean, but what Brian did was get receivers open. He just didn't have a quarterback after Nate Stanley. It's this. I mean, what we're seeing is it's just disgusting. I don't know. I'm kind of dumbfounded. I thought as the weeks go, we'll see more and more and more. We haven't ran one RPO. That's his bread and butter. That's Lester's bread and butter. We haven't run one RPO. Troy did. They ran an RPO, almost completed the slant. I mean, it should have been caught, but he got nailed and dropped it. I mean, this tells me more and more about. I love the washed up walk-ons guy who said that Kirk doesn't call plays. No, I mean people took it out of context and what he was saying. He was saying that Kirk doesn't say run spider 2 wide banana. Kirk doesn't call the play, but he says, "Hey, let's run this. Let's run the ball or let's throw the ball." He does do stuff like that. I doubt he ever says let's throw the ball, but he does say, "Hey, we're going to run the ball here." So, try not to get a turnover. He does that all the time. To say he's not involved in play calling, it was just funny. People just took it out of context. That's what his point was. He doesn't call the exact play, which he doesn't. And I'm not sure how many people thought he actually called the exact play, but what he does is he tells you what to do. Just like right here, right before half with a minute to go, I guarantee you he said, just run the ball. We're going to run the clock out. Guarantee it. That's not calling the exact play, but it's telling the OC what to do, right? That's not what the washed on walk on guy meant. I should know his name. I usually do, but right now my brain is I'm not remembering it for whatever reason. I know. I think he's the guy who caught the fake field goal down to the 1 yard line against Ohio State, I think, or Penn State, one of them. But anyway, that's what he was talking about. He wasn't saying that Kirk's not involved in the play calling. He just doesn't call the exact play, which I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm not sure how many people actually thought Kirk was saying, Hey, Spider 2 Y banana. I'm curious. Any of you guys know what that is? Do you know where he got that play call? That's not an Iowa play call. That is an NFL play call, and one coach in particular. It's a West Coast play call, West Coast offense, that is, made famous by Bill Walsh and Mike Shanahan, actually. Um, did anybody know that? For a little trivia, does anybody know who was famous for that play call? Like, he would literally say it. I believe they even ran it in a Super Bowl, and he was caught on film saying it. And he would say it in interviews as well. Yeah, Mike's right. Mike's got it. Joe Montana, he ran it. Yeah. But it wasn't really famous until um, John Gruden started saying it a lot. And it's basically a goal line play most of the time, where you have your fullback, it's a play action. You roll out, your fullback goes to the flat, the corner, the pie cone, the pylon, and then you have your backside receiver come across the back of the end zone, and then your backside tight end comes across the front of the end zone, and then the play side receiver will do like a corner route, a skinny corner, obviously not a deep. So you like what you say, you're going to run it to the right, like basically you're going to flood the right as everybody comes across. There's also a similar, it's just sprint right option. Some people just call it sprint right option. Florida, we could be Florida State, right? Well, we're about to be halfway to Florida State. Florida State's 0-3. We're losing at half to Troy. But yeah, that's what the play call he was talking about is. Um, I'm not going to say that, Mike, because Minnesota sucks too. Like I said, we can look bad. Our schedule though is the easiest schedule we've had in decades. We have the 72nd ranked schedule this year. We have an easy schedule, easy path to the playoff. As far as all the other, last year our schedule, everybody made fun of it. It was 27th toughest. You sit there and make fun of Iowa's schedule, but it was the 27th toughest. Every year Iowa's schedule gets made fun of, but this year you can actually make fun of it. It's the 72nd toughest schedule in the country. But Brian's gone, so nobody cares about that kind of stuff. But I do agree, Mike. It's this first half's on the offensive coaching, 100%. The punt return, my opinion, was on X. He took a bad freaking. He should have head him off, not run behind him. He got behind him on the 30-yard line because he thought he could catch him from behind. He needed to angle himself and meet him before he got to the end zone. But he got behind him on like the 30 because he thought he was going to be able to catch him from behind. He's not as fast as he thinks he is. Okay, Mike, you got me. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. They have Mike. Uh, they have a play call in Madden called Spider 2 Y Banana. Like they legit have a play call in Madden that's that long. I've never seen that in Madden. Or do they have a play similar to what I just explained and it's called something else? Because they've never called plays like that, have they? Where it's that long, like Spider 2 Y Banana? Oh, I wish I could watch that one, Kevin. Washington has my quarterback. How's the quarterback doing, Kelvin? Did I say Kevin? I meant Kelvin. I'm an idiot, so it is what it is. How's Will Rogers doing? Anybody know? I hate having to root for Washington, but they got my quarterback. I absolutely love Will Rogers. He's extremely accurate. I wish he was a Hawkeye, but he's an air raid quarterback. He's not a quarterback. I mean, he could do what Iowa needs him to do, but he wouldn't do good under center. He's really good at reading defenses. He learned it from his dad, who then sent him to Mike Leach. And he started as a freshman for Mike Leach and broke records as a sophomore. If Mike Leach doesn't pass, Will Rogers could. I mean, he was going to on his way to pass him for over 10,000 yards. Now you got me. Oh, so that game's in the. Yeah, Will Rogers is 14 of 20 for 200 yards and a touchdown. But I think Will Rogers might be hurt because their backup quarterback has played. He's 3 of 4 passing uh, for only 12 yards. So he's done nothing but short stuff. I wonder if when he got hurt. All right, everybody. That was the halftime show. I'm gonna go to the restroom and get ready for the second half. I'll be right back. That's not a good sign. They won that Nebraska game. Well, KG already has over 400 yards rushing this year. You know what's funny, Todd? If since Petrus isn't playing, that kid playing quarterback right now, why can't I remember people's names right now? He actually uh, he played for Utah. He actually played for Utah a year ago and won a couple big games. Come on, baby. Get to the outside. Oh, that kid playing quarterback's really good. Bryson. Yeah, he's really good. Dang it. They need to get Wedgen involved on offense too. Give him some fly sweeps, something. This is stupid. We haven't seen Brown. Is Brown in the doghouse again? Because he played last week. Look at that throw. Getting hit, threw it sidearm. People are still calling for Sullivan. Cade's not playing a bad game. Look at that big boy. Good God, that had to hurt. Ooh, I like it. Bo, go block somebody. There's Brown. He's dressed. Oh my gosh. Ah. Well, I like that call on 3rd and 16. I'm not sure what play you would want to run on 3rd and 6. You literally don't have a play. They were dropping 8. So that play, I mean, that's the kind of play you have to run on 3rd and 16 at this point in the game, because anything past what they did was a risk. draw play, that play, a jailbreak screen, maybe. Oh, I'm having so many. Oh, you saw Brown in, Todd? You don't. Well, I got a question for you guys. Um, Here, I got a question that people, Hawkeye person texted me. Um, I got this much saying. Let me ask you guys. So it says Kirk has officially lost the players and officially hit Hayden Fry end. And what he's talking about is if you guys saw at the end of the first half, the players didn't like the fact they didn't try to score either. Did you guys see like Kate's face, how they didn't try to do anything, and the players were all not happy about it? What do you guys think about that? Do you think like Kirk is officially losing the players? I just said we'll see, I guess, and then he responded, "You don't see it that way," but I mean, I'm about time. I mean, this could possibly be the beginning of an end. If they lose to Troy today, yeah, I mean, then whatever happens happens. If they lose to Troy, there's Castro and Man again. God, uh, I mean, Kelvin, did you see the way the players were reacting though? Please, no penalties. Thank you. Nice play. Well, I told you guys before the game started we'd see Sullivan. He's supposed to play, but I also didn't think the score would be this. And they played him exactly how I'd want them to play him in those situations. He has to do all this on his own. This is so frustrating. He can't get hurt. He literally has to do all this on his own. So frustrating how we run the ball. 5 guys. They got 5 guys around the ball carrier right there. What you see with Mac, like on that play call, what you see with Mac is he knows not to get his receiver killed. So he throws it down low over the middle so they don't get killed. I mean, come on. At the line of scrimmage every time. I don't ever assume. I predict, like I did on Dean's show, but I don't ever assume we're going to blow anybody out because that's not Kirk's way. Jesus, another running back down? Is KJ back in there? Can we start blocking for this guy? There's only 6 guys. If they blitz, they got 7. Oh, Wetchin, baby! Come on, Wetchin! Hey, we got Wetchin involved! Woo! Get him the ball! Good goodness! Look at the route! Look at the clear out by Gill! Thank you! Let's see it more often. Touchdown. Yeah, it's considered a pass. The play action worked to perfection because they didn't do anything with Soley, right? Did you guys see that score? Am I having a stroke? Did they just say it was 23-14 Iowa? Am I having a stroke? Did I just wake up from a concussion? What's going on here? Well, he wants that touchdown pass. I mean, either way, they were going to score regardless. It was a great play call. I mean, you're not wrong. I'm actually liking how they're using him though. This is what they should be doing, especially in the down by the goal line. What we're seeing now is how they should use Solely. This would work perfect because that's when you really want a running quarterback, and it's not a lot of open space for him to throw it. Like you saw, it was a shovel pass. I mean, it was either a touchdown pass or touchdown run, regardless. Only for Iowa, Todd. Only for Iowa. Well, no, this is exactly what every expert said he should be doing. What they're doing with Sullivan now is what they should be doing. My. The only way he's going to get meaningful snaps if it's like this. They still have it 23. FS1 has lost their mind. What they're doing right now, they could do with Marco. They can do with Sullivan. This is smart. All right. Now, hey, let's hope. Let's hope they don't have to change it, right? Although that would mean they missed the extra point or they went for two again and didn't get it. Oh, yeah. Is that Brian Allen? Push him into the end zone. Woo! That looked like Iowa's offensive line. Nobody blocked him. He went right between them. Nobody blocked him. What did he do? He jump off sides? I agree, Mike. They are. FS1 is terrible. I want to go to CBS again. That was amazing. Those drone shots of Kennick. Oh, God. Those were so beautiful. I'll get him. Yeah. Here we go, baby. Wow. I don't know how to pronounce his name either, Kelvin. I am traditionally stupid when it comes to names. Llewellyn? Is that how you pronounce it? Right. I think it was more along the lines of, well, you're right. That person may have thought it then. But like I said, I guess we will see. I don't like that. Are you what, Jen? Don't do something stupid where they not let you return kicks. Just let it go. You know what you're. If Wedgen doesn't go back out there for that, that's just silly. Yeah, Dean, I'm just glad we got back on the ball. Ooh, I just had another Iowa player follow me on Twitter. Uh, I bet Kelvin knows who he is. Would you guys say that the plays are pretty much the same as what we saw with Brian? That's kind of where I'm at. Other than a few different wrinkles, I don't see much difference. Do you guys? I got a message about that, so I'm just curious. But on my thoughts is I'm not seeing a whole lot of difference. The guy that recovered the fumble is the same guy who got burnt against Illinois State. Well, he got out jumped. Yeah. See, I didn't like that play call either. I don't understand throwing to a tight end behind the line of scrimmage. They can't, two guys there can't block one guy. Oh. And I don't think that's the right tight end to do that to. I think you want to do that to Lachey. Lachey's better with the ball in his hands. He got tripped up by a finger. He obviously ran that thing way too deep. That's how you play corner. Well, no, he held him. That's not how you play corner legally. No, that explains it. That's why he couldn't get back to the ball. Oh, come on, D. Who said that? Whoever said Marco should be in there? Marco should be in there instead of Sullivan. We was Rob. Yeah, Dean and Mike both are right. Yeah, ISU pass coverage. That's what that was. They held the freshman for Iowa, Vandersea, if that's how you pronounce his name, Vandersea. He got held the whole game, and he had no clue how to fight it. No clue. But he's a freshman, right? Well, I didn't call the pass plays. I would not have called a play that threw to the tight end behind the line of scrimmage. I wouldn't have called the tight end screen on the very next play. So he may have listened to me the way to throw the football, but I wouldn't have called those pass plays. Those pass plays were ridiculous, especially to 87. Lachey is the better tight end with the ball in his hands. Lachey runs angry. No, the refs aren't screwing Iowa over. This game is not on the refs. I mean, you could say that play was the refs just missed it, right? It hasn't been like a whole game of that. This play is on Iowa's players and the OC being weird. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know. That last, those last three plays, two of them involved throwing the ball behind the line of scrimmage. I mean, that goes back to Brian throwing that tight end screen to Laporta way behind the line of scrimmage. I mean, those were all the same, and I'd get mad at Brian. Brian would go back to that dang tight end middle screen or the tight end screen way outside where he caught the ball 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage. That play only worked one time, and it was against Illinois in 2022, Spencer's last year. And it only worked that one time. And the tight end middle screen only worked that one time in the bowl game when LaBosse was playing. Intercept that! Bring it back! Bring it back, baby! House that thing! Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Thank you. Thank you. Now we got 23. Now we got 23. See, that's what zone coverage does. Because the quarterback made the completely wrong play. If you notice the flat here, this receiver over here was wide open. Nobody on Iowa covered him. But when you're in zone and the ball's in the air, everybody's looking at the ball. So, I mean, that's why Iowa gets so many picks with their zone. Even his extra points go straight up. That a baby. I hope KF can get it. You guys, oh, I'm going to tell him you guys said that. I kind of think he chewed ass at. Yeah, I agree. I called it. I said before the game we would get a pick 6 today. Good job, Dean. Jason never said as a blanket statement, throw more. He's asking for me. I did, Mike. You're right. When I say throw more, I mean the out routes were working. The defense didn't even have to adjust because we stopped doing it. That's what I was talking about. I was talking about some of the concepts that we weren't attacking anymore. It was just weird. I would not call 2 tight end screens behind the line of scrimmage. No, not at all. Oh yeah, I'm sure halftime wasn't. Whoa! Oh, never mind. Hey, and Dean pissed off the front 4 because we've been getting pressure on the quarterback since he said something. Rip that ball out, Castro. Castro got blocked big time. Castro went in to pull the ball out, and he got a big lineman hit him. Yeah, but it wasn't, Kelvin. So close and actually was are 2 different things. Oh, Brian's being held. Our linemen, when they're held, and actually our receivers, they don't act. Like Kirk doesn't let them like act out going, you gotta act and make the ref see it. Brian was getting held right there, and he just acted like, oh. When the receiver got held, he didn't like, try to yank back, cause a scene, is what I'm saying. Not like start yelling at the refs, but cause a scene so the ref sees it. Kelvin. Dean and Parker are on the line together. Dean's wife's like, Parker on line 1, Dean. Parker's on line 1. They should get a red dot for the online connection. I want 2 more touchdowns. I really do. 2 more offensive touchdowns. How old was Norm when he left us? I mean, he struggled with diabetes for years. Holy! Wait, is this live? Did this just happen again? What the? That was a replay. What are we doing? Paul, get your butt. Oh, wait. And that's also what zone does to you. Zone gets you all messed up. If that was cover 2, that was a brilliant play call. If Iowa was in cover 2, because Schultz had to take the post. If you guys saw, Schultz was coming over, but he had to switch back to the post. And Hall wasn't good. Hall thought he had help over top. Let's see. I mean, they're Castro's back, Schulte. Oh yeah, they're in cover 2. That was a brilliant play call against cover 2. Especially if Hall doesn't recognize it. If Hall doesn't recognize it, I mean, that's a perfect call against cover 2. That's exactly what I was talking about last week. Cade missed that inside guy that you saw. It was the one to Brown where he underthrew it because he waited too long. I mean, this is insane. What are we watching? We have an offense that's moving the ball, has over 300. The Iowa's defense hasn't been on the field. Like, there's nobody that's tired. There's the strength and the conditioning coach right there. There we go. Oh! Dang. I think we got our first person, guys. Hey, Mike, is Mike still in here or is Mike gone? Mike, are you still in here? I'm sure it was you that made the comment, but we got our first. People are saying on Twitter, why is Kate still in? Sullivan's the one with the touchdown. No. So, Mike, you're already right. People are already asking that question. I'm getting so many messages that it makes it hard to do this. And that. Yeah, an underhand touchdown pass. Put him in, start him. He's the next Iowa Hall of Famer. Yeah, Hall needs to get his butt out. They need to put Nestor in because he's grease lightning fast. Or Lee, but I don't know if Lee plays that side. Lee is usually on the other side. I don't know. I think Nestor is actually on the other side. Lee, okay. I don't know if they can play both sides. Like I don't know how these guys are because they're all young. Yeah, for real. Yeah, they're right. They're also bringing up. No, you're right. Nestor is. Uh, Hall's the guy who got burned against Nebraska too. Hey, with what's going on right now? I mean, I would try before you would try X. I would try Nestor, give him a chance. He might be able to play cover two and zone at corner. Um, I feel like we can never have two things that match. We have offense, but now we don't have defense. Like I think somebody said, where is it? Now they're people are. They got to be tired, right, guys? Somebody mentioned that our offense has been on the field the whole game. I mean, surely they're tired now where we can just pound it at them regardless of the play call, right? The only way we lose this game is if we pass, right? They're tired. We can run the ball. Give it. Now they're going to bring him in to play fullback. That is a wrinkle. I'm not going to lie. That is a wrinkle that Lester brought to bring in a wide receiver to play fullback. There's a new wrinkle for us all. I didn't like that play either. I don't like those slow developing plays like that out of the backfield unless it's a draw, where everything looks like a pass and you run a draw. Then I like that. I don't like those slow developing plays like what they just ran. Uh, oh, here's the same play. Here's the out route they were completing. Exact same play. This is the play I was talking about, Kelvin, when I wanted him to throw it more. Now I want him to go to the other side. Do exactly what they did before. They're not covering the out route. Legit, this is like taking candy from a baby. Like legit. Exact same play they ran in the first quarter. What happened? What the hell did I miss already? Did they do no huddle? I'm talking to you guys. What did I miss? Did they do no huddle? Right into this play? No one's catching him. I don't think we've ever seen anybody catch him from behind. Not one time. There's a wrinkle, though. Did I talk that long without knowing? Did they do no huddle? Yeah, for real. FS1 was as confused as I am. What play you talking about, Kelvin? What play did Vander see go deep with nobody on him? No, he didn't. The reason the out route was wide open, rewind and go back. Vandersea actually picked Gill's guy. He wasn't wide open deep. He actually had two guys on. He actually ran into the guy that was trying to get out there to cover Gill. Rewatch it. I did. I know. All right. I didn't want to go back that far. Okay, 2nd and 12. Let's see if Vander Zee's wide open. Because he actually ran into the guy that's supposed to cover Gill. No, he was covered. The, the guy that actually came up to tackle Gill was back there with Vanderzee. The guy was back there with him. The only reason Vanderzee got open is because the ball was in the air. See, there's a guy right. I mean, there was, yeah, he was back there. Oh, that's what happened. That's why I missed it. That's what you're talking about, Todd. Nobody saw it right away. Why won't you play? What's going on here? Man, I hate technology. Let's see if Hall comes out. Does Hall come back out? For real? Who's up at the top? That's Lee, isn't it? Yep, Lee's in. Hall's gone. No, Schulte. Oh, so close. That's fumble number 2. Sack number 2 for Herkett and fumble number 2 for Iowa. I think Llewellyn had the other one. Oh, so close. Pittman, you need to get on that, big boy. All right. Let's do it again. Let's rack up those sacks. Oh, it's that wasn't close to anybody, but that was going to be picked. Castro was on that. If he threw that accurately, that was going to be picked. 66? What the hell is up with Notre Dame? I'm always a full play behind. Was it been like that the whole time, Dean? Oh, we're at commercial. It's because I went back. I wasn't fully. Are you at the Oreo cookie commercial, Dean? Okay, yeah, now I am. I'm with the dots right now. Now I got skinny pop. Hopefully I'm up with everybody now. I wish I could show you this meme somebody made. Let's see, can you? Let's see if you guys could see it. This is how Iowa fans are. Can you guys read that? So because the running backs are doing great, it's because it's Troy. Iowa fans just don't want to be happy ever. Kelvin, I'm happy. I'm always positive, except for when I'm the angry Irishman during the game, but I'm always positive during the podcast. I'm not Irish, by the way. You just got it in the mail, or you just ordered it today? Well, I said during the game I'm not always positive. That's so awesome to see in the mail today. You know, if the defense knows what's coming, we can't block it. We just can't. There is no um there is no I'm running this and you can't stop it. Iowa doesn't have that at all. Not even a little bit. Okay, one more touchdown would be nice. Look at that. The running backs have to do everything. I don't like that play call though. I don't. I don't know why we got to run that out of shotgun. Those slow developing plays. I mean, no, you got to run it every once in a while, but not on second down. What do we got? Brown, baby! Brown's involved! They need to let him loose, man. I want to see him give it to him in reverses and stuff. Like fly sweeps. We don't do any of that. Jazz! Jazz is in. Where's Paulie at? Paulie's got to be liking this. He runs so hard. There's just too many running backs. Too many running backs Iowa has. Can't keep them all happy. And there he goes. There goes Jazz. Maybe he'll stay out of the doghouse and get some carries. Well, no. I mean, even if it was 60-0, it really shouldn't. Next week will give us a better idea. somebody's comparing Iowa to Oklahoma. Did Oklahoma barely beat Tulane? What was the spread, Dean? I was taking care of my mother-in-law this week. I didn't have any picks at all today. What was the spread today? No, 23 and a half. That's probably about right. I just didn't think Iowa's defense would give up 21. This is insane. Well, I mean, yeah, but remember that just happens, Mike. In games, it just happens. Some people play their competition. Hopefully, they'll be ready to play next week. Iowa always plays their competition. They hardly ever cover the spread. The only shock here, this right here is basically a 10-0 Iowa win. Where the offense wouldn't do much, but they would score just enough to win, but the defense would dominate. Well, now the offense is doing their thing. It's the defense that can't stop anybody, so it's a blowout. They would have this spread covered if the defense didn't. Well, and a punt return, I guess, right? Hall twice, and then the punt return. Without that stupid punt return, it'd be 38-14. I mean, all their touchdowns have been big plays. That's actually better because you can fix big plays. Like you can go back to the drawing board and say, okay, this is what happened on big plays. If you're getting physically dominated or picked apart, that's a lot harder to fix. Big plays are so much easier to fix. Get him, Higgins. Oh, he got his legs. Does KJ already have over 500 yards rushing? Oh, Kelvin, you're right. Troy's awful. Troy is awful. Oh, Hall's back. He's back out there, but it looks like he's playing a different spot. Hall's playing, but it looks. Let's see, where's Hall at? They got. Oh no, Hall's back at corner, but they took Harris out. Oh, that's holding. Not gonna call it, huh? Nope. Nope. Nada. Didn't call the hold. I wouldn't mind seeing Kelvin. How many yards does Troy have? You're the one that's been updating us all with these stats. Todd, I originally thought Hall might be at safety, but yeah, then I saw him at the bottom. Yeah, Troy is very bad, Mike. 253. And just think of that. 100 and what? 130 of those are on 2 plays? Oh! Oh! Who was that? Was it Llewellyn's played great. Let's watch the right. Watch 49. Looks like Herkett. Herkett got killed. Ooh! Kirk Herkett got put on his butt. They did? I wonder if Will Rogers didn't get hurt. No, come back, come back. Oh, I thought hopefully he could get loose. Patterson's averaging 16 yards a carry. Yeah. Washington. That's what I'm looking at right now. There's Sullivan's in the game for you guys. Man, he runs hard. Where is it? No, Rogers played. Rogers was 23 of 31, 314 yards and a touchdown. And they still only scored 19 points. So he had a great game and a victory. There he goes again. Oh. 271 yards rushing. Me too, Brian. Me too. Addison Ostrenga. This is for Kelvin. Addison Ostrenga, those I told him to throw the ball. I didn't call those plays though. He has 5 catches for 8 yards. Or is that 9? 9 yards. 5 catches for 9 yards. I did not call those tight end screens. Oh, gosh. Oh, they gave Wetjen a fumble for that punt return. They actually gave him a fumble. Brian Allen has 2.5 tackles for a loss. Yaya Black has 1.5. Herkett's got 2 sacks. Brian Allen has a sack. Llewellyn has a sack. Stat-wise, this ain't a bad game for Iowa. It's there's just those big plays. Higgins has 7. Damn, he had 5 at the half. Higgins has only gotten 2 tackles in the second half. 49. He was at 47.5 at halftime. That's amazing. Oh, yeah. I don't even want to know what the pass efficiency was today. Considering Troy was 16 of 26 passing for 229 yards. They averaged 8.8 yards per attempt with 2 touchdowns and a pick. That's insane. That Ross dude has 5 catches, 142 yards. I'm thinking Troy's a little wore out. Iowa has 24 first downs today. 24. Yeah, you're right, Brian. I don't like it. I like to hear hitting, see hitting, cut back. Like Jazz, when he runs, he runs so hard. But Iowa's got 24, probably 25 first downs now, since they just got another one. Third down efficiency for Iowa, 50%. 50% on third downs for Iowa. So that's not bad. Total yards, Dino. I think we talked about getting 500 on the show. Total yards is 454. So close to 500. Oh, we're going to have a wide receiver come play fullback again. Another first down. That wasn't third down, so that won't count as a third down conversion. Passing, 20 of 24. I mean, you can't get much better than that. Well, there we go. That's game, everybody. It's time to get ready for UNI Nebraska. Anybody going to watch that game? I'm going to watch it until it's a blowout. I'm going to root my butt off for UNI. Hey, Dean, are you still here? If you're still here, can you look and see who picked Washington? If that was one of our picks, because I guarantee you I picked Washington because of Will Rogers. I'm just curious. Let's see. Oh, I got to watch the Hawaii game right now. I should be watching that now. Dang it. I got to watch the Hawaii game. We got Go UNI. Oh, you're going live, Dean? Okay. Can't we chat all night? No. I got a lot of football to watch. I got to watch Indiana, like you just said. I got to watch my Hawaii. That's only on ESPN Plus, so I got to get it on the laptop. or that TV, I guess. The one behind me, I could do that TV. That Apple TV is set up for ESPN Plus. Washington wasn't on our picks. Okay. Game over. Well, yeah, go live. Dowling, just a question. Do you guys happen to know Coach Ritchie at Williamsburg? No, I do not know those coaches. Indiana, UCLA. I'm ready for Indiana to show UCLA what the Big Ten's about. I'm so ready for that. All right, everybody. Just wondering, they were both coaches for me. Oh, yeah, I don't know anything about Des Moines schools. And I know Williamsburg is over there somewhere. Is that the one that's not far from I? No, that's Solon. Is Williamsburg's over there by Iowa City? Like in the area? Like 30 minutes away or something? I want to say that was a town that I went out to eat at this place, the sports bar, with some Iowa friends after an Iowa game. We went to a sports bar that was maybe 30 minutes away from Iowa City. Okay. I want to say it was in Williamsburg. Oh, Wetjen's from Williamsburg? I didn't know that. Okay. They had good tenderloins. I do remember that. Oh, Hawaii's losing. I definitely got to start watching. Uh, there's a lot of games on right now. What time is Indiana playing? I must have went past. What's going on here? Why do I not have the Indiana UCLA play today? Right? Man, I forgot to tell everybody to like the video. I only got one like. Whoever liked it, thank you. All right, guys. I gotta. It's on Fox now. Why is it on my phone? Okay. I got to go, though. I got a lot of football to watch. Thanks for joining me. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share this with people. See, we can't get more people. The more people we get in here, the better it's going to be. We topped out at 8. I want to say it was up there 8, 9, something like that. I don't think it was double digits. We topped out like 8 or 9, I believe. So yeah, share this bad boy so we can. The more people, the better for our conversation. Talk to everybody later. Bye.